What's up, guys? Welcome to Bitskit, and today we have a channel update for you guys. And today we're going to be talking about the rotation of our shows because we didn't really touch on as much as we wanted to. And we're going to have William here talk about some Homeless Man and Shoeface stuff. So,
All right. It started off a little bit with Homeless Man and Shoeface in the last video about how it's just an idea I came up with. The thing that's going to be unique about it on our channel is like mainly this series is going to be like probably the only like really continuing series. Like everything else we're going to kind of do will just kind of be on like random, but this will be like a series that's actually like what happened last episode. It just keeps going. It's an adventure leading up to something. That's going to be the difference between mainly Homeless Man and Shoeface between the other series we're going to do. Some may have like something that connects to different things, but it's not going to be as much of a continuing series as this is meant to be. This show is meant to have a beginning and an end at some point. Not soon though, so don't worry. We got plenty to come. Right now, just started with season 1. We're already talking about things in season 3. I try to write as many episodes as I can. I usually get probably 2 to 3 episodes written a week, just depending on how I'm feeling. And so, yeah, there's going to be plenty to come. There's lots of funny stuff that has yet to happen. And one thing I wanted to mention was the first 3 episodes of Homeless Man and Shoeface are kind of introductory. The real adventure kind of begins on episode 4. You guys will see what I mean when we get to it, because I even explained this to him when I started the series. It's just so you kind of get an idea of the characters and what the show is going to be about. And so, yeah, that's mainly everything I want to say about that. Also, the way the schedule is going to be, every Friday is when we plan to have a new episode of Homeless Man and Shoeface up. And so I'm going to turn it to you.
alright, so tune in on Fridays, and you guys will be able to see some Homeless Man and Shoeface. Another series that we're going to be doing, it's going to be like a series, but it's not really going to be like a story. It's just going to be some little skits, And the name of this one is called Spending Time with Uncle Grandpa. And what this is going to be is it's going to be just a bunch of stories of him telling his old life and everything. And what days did we schedule that for? Wednesdays?
We're thinking about doing it Wednesday.
Think about doing it on Wednesdays. So, possibly this Wednesday.
If all
hopefully.
goes planned,
Hopefully.
yes.
So if the episode is not up Wednesday, then we have a problem. So we will schedule it for next Wednesday, and we know we will be prepared because we have a week of time to do it. This was just kind of like right on the spot. We're just like, all right, let's try and do it for Wednesday, and it's Tuesday today. Also, we have some of our skits. We were thinking about doing them on Sundays, called Bitskit Sundays, and we're thinking about doing stuff like that. So yeah, so far our schedules from the beginning of the week to the end of the week is going to be Wednesdays will be Spending Time with Uncle Grandpa, Fridays will be about Homeless Man and Shoeface, and Sundays should be Bitskit Sundays. So, is there anything else we need to talk about?
I guess we'll go ahead and kind of touch on the shows. We have 2 more show ideas besides these 2. What we're planning to do is, instead of it being overwhelming doing 4 shows at once, because that's going to be hard on us as well, to just constantly be coming up with something new, we decided we're going to do the shows in a rotation. So as of right now, you're going to get Homeless Man and Shoeface and Spending Time with Uncle Grandpa up until their season finales. We don't have a definite number of episodes yet, but once we figure it out, we'll let you know. And after those 2 shows hit their season finale, they'll stop for a little bit, and then that next week we'll give a channel update, explaining what days the next shows are going to be on, and the next 2 shows are going to start. And those 2 shows are going to be Sean's Manual to Life, and another one that's my idea. This idea actually it started off as an English project. I had to do like a little comic book strip, make up my own character, and do all that. And so I just kind of been like working on the idea of this guy, because my future goal I'm trying to do is get into comic book writing. And so I was actually going to take this idea and do something with that, but I think it's just so much more fitting for the channel. And it's going to be called The Adventures of Kick Them in the Face Man. And what he's a superhero, but he has no powers. He just kicks people in the face. And it's like funny because all of the villains in the show are just like things that are just like stupid. Like I guess should we introduce them to like?
Yeah.
Should we say?
Should.
Should I say all of them or just make a couple?
I think just a few. Really.
Yeah, I think
good
just a
ones,
few.
you know?
Yeah.
Not all the best ones, but
Yeah,
just a few.
We'll save, but we'll introduce y'all to a couple of these guys.
So we're gonna have like footage for you guys for a long time because should I tell them how much we're shooting for each season, like 10, 12 episodes?
Yeah, we're planning around 10 and 12 episodes. It could be more, could be less. It just depends. We just want to let our brains just keep going until we can't go.
We like that stuff of 10 to 12 episodes per season of each show. So Spending Time with Uncle Grandpa, and then Homeless Man and Shoeface, that's going to be 10 to 12 episodes. And I think what we're going to do is we're just like, whenever one of them ends, the other one's going to end. So if we have 10 episodes for Homeless Man and Shoeface, we're going to have 10 episodes of Spending Time with Uncle Grandpa. If it's 11, it's not going to be like 10 Homeless Man and Shoeface, 12 Spending Time with Uncle Grandpa. When they both end, and the next series pops up, and then we go back to the other series for the second season, and then if we have another idea or a second season for the previous show before that, then that one's going to go. So if it's Homeless Man, Kick Him in the Face Man, Homeless Man, Kick Him in the Face Man, then it could be like Homeless Man and then the next show, and then back to Kick Him in the Face Man, or whatever.
Also, quick note before I tell you guys some of these characters. The season finales, especially like we know for Homeless Man and Shoeface, we want to make the season finale a little bit longer, so it's not just going to be like the regular, 2 to 3 minute video like we do for the regular episodes. I can't say specifically how long it's going to be, but we want to make it a longer episode, like a regular finale would be. Leave you with something where you feel satisfied until it comes back.
I was thinking maybe 8, maybe 10 minutes. Probably 8.
Probably,
I think 8.
Probably wouldn't be longer than that. Don't expect anything longer than that, but that's what I'm trying for. But okay, so a couple of villains. The very first villain when I did this project, his name was the Paint Sniffer.
It's like one of my favorites.
And as his name states, he is a bad guy who's just addicted to sniffing paint. And if you know anything about sniffing paint, it's not good for you. Next up. Which one did you... Here was one. The non-anonymous alcoholic. So as you see, like, a lot of these bad guys, the villains, they're like vices. They're like, bad things you really shouldn't do.
So he kind of has a cryptic meaning in it.
Yeah, so Kick Them in the Face Man, he's kind of like common sense. He's like, don't do this. He's like, you're bad, you're stupid. I'm going to kick you in the face, So
each villain is like a bad thing that a common person may do. But it's just something.
Which one of these two?
The second to last one.
That one?
Yeah.
And then another one of the villains, and there's a whole list of villains here, guys.
Like, there's so many.
Yeah, it is. There's going to be plenty to work with. Another one is called the Roid Ranger. And to his name, he does steroids. Yeah. And then introducing one of his allies as kind of sidekick. His name is the Friggin' Pirate. That's just what he is. He's a pirate. He believes he's a real-life pirate. He dresses a pirate every day, and he's just Kicked Him in the Face man's occasional sidekick, kind of like Batman's Robin. He'll be there every now and then. So yeah, it's got a lot, planned for this. And once Homeless Man and Shoeface ends, this is kind of going to be the show that takes Homeless Man and Shoeface's place, and then the other one's going to take over Spending Time with Uncle Grandpa. If you kind of notice, like, they're kind of like my ideas, his ideas.
Yeah.
And so that's just kind of the order it's going to go.
And it's going to be like, we have our shows, then we have our skits. Yeah. Like, we have the way it's going to be is, like, our Fridays is our main show. Our Wednesdays is our skits that we put a little bit more time into than our other skits.
Yeah, the Sunday skits are just going to be completely random.
Completely random, like punching people in the mouth randomly, stuff like that. But our regular series skits are on Wednesdays, like Spending Time with Uncle Grandpa and Sean's Manual to Life. Those are a series in itself. But Bit Skit Sunday is going to be a just random skit that we just come up with off the fly.
That's what it's going to be.
So, I guess that's about it for our channel update.
That's it. I think we've covered it.
All right. If you guys have any questions whatsoever at all, just comment below. One of us will comment back. Subscribe and go check our new channel banner out. I just kind of made that and everything using paint, so I don't really have like really good skills with all that stuff.
It's good enough.
But we like it. So, tell your friends about the channel. Have a good day. And if you guys want a biscuit, subscribe to Bitskit. Until next time, we're out.